So one of the advantages of helping out at events doing Sporting Bears Dream Ride things is I get to come in nice and early and have a look around. I'm here so early at the Concorde Club. You can see from behind there's even big spaces here still. So we'll see what arrives, but I've got to help set up an awning yet as well. So maybe I tell from the background, it's Concorde Classics time. And I'm here in my car taking people out for rides and in return for donations to Naomi House with Sporting Bears. So as cars come in, I'll do a little bit of videoing. The queue of people waiting to come in and show their cars. Some of them very excited, isn't it? See many of those around, and you certainly don't see many of these. That's lovely, isn't it? Kitted out ready for the track, that one. Roll cage, harnesses. Good track car, I wonder if it's used on that. What have we got here? That must be the real Dowboy there, isn't it? Surely. Oh, superb, isn't it?
This time next year.
And then directly after, an old Austin, and another Porsche, and another Porsche. You see people dressed in period with the cars, which is kind of nice. Condition, and it came out of Dagenham, that I reckon. Another British 70s. Oh, a whole load of them. I wonder if these are all together, like British 70s. Now, I'm at the age where the only ones of these you'd see were absolute rust buckets hanging together with elastic bands and duct tape. Jensen, one of them. Another custom car, the size of that. I reckon this is another of my neighbours. Another petrol head from Hamble. David, isn't it? It is, yeah, Sean. So fellow Hamble petrol heads, isn't it? No, well, you're in the Hamble group, that counts. It's a little village I live in, and there's an amazing amount of petrol heads living there. You're right. It's one of my favourites, I've got to say. Black and gold. What house could you want? Now, the big question is, does that have the famous Lotus badge on the back? Oh yeah. Beautiful condition, some of these. Look at that.
Huge back about.
Oh, it's the chaos of trying to set up a show. When you come along to these shows, it's all calm and collected. Quite often in the mornings, especially here, there's a minor chaos. organised chaos, car show style. Oh, that's one of the Sporting Bears cars. I didn't recognise him. So that's another car you can come out for a ride in. TVR, Maserati, gridlock with an Aston stuck on the roundabout. Ferrari, Audi. So you're being stuck in, really, isn't it? Unless you're trying to get somewhere.
I know, yes, it's okay. Supercar.
Crikey. Now you wouldn't want to be behind that going up a steep hill, would you? Unless he's tuned that engine. Hey, that is cool though, isn't it? And all these cars coming in, I don't think there's going to be many to have a look at on a walk round. That is so quiet. You'd expect that car to be popping and banging, wouldn't you? I don't think this one's going to be so quiet. Yeah, I could get my car in the back of that. It's the last little setup being done on our awning. And a few more cars so I can do a proper walk round. So these are all cars that you can go out for a ride in today, or about, obviously different cars at different events, but I think Sporting Bears in 25 we've been at over 50 events, and each one, this is a fairly typical range of the cars we have. You can go out for a ride in with donation to the charity. That's not bad, is it? Look at that. And rumour has it there's going to be a coney seg here later. Kind of what every petrol head dream is. Beautiful E-Type, all fixed with nice fresh brakes, I believe. Hiya, mate.
Yeah, yes, nice fresh brake servo and master cylinder, but just the last two times I've braked coming down here, horrible screeching sound from the back. So I wonder whether
And so this is another of the Sporting Bears cars, which today you can go out for a ride in for £2.50. Yeah. It's actually, they're actually doing raffle tickets for £2.50 around this. Well, they're just waiting for someone from the charity to come along to have a photo.
yeah, we need to check them because we have had that in the past where people put tar on the seats. We don't want that to happen. Because you weren't registered as a driver, you didn't get the joining instructions from me. And I normally say that, by the way, look out.
Yeah. Come on, my memory is... Oh no, because it went through... Yeah, because it went through Naomi House, didn't it?
Yeah. And I kept thinking, I must contact Dan. And then...
I'm going for the contrast shot here. We've got that convertible Moggy Miner, and then behind me a fully carbon fibre Coney sag. Let's have a little look along here. We've got a lovely E-Type, beautiful car. The Well, you never saw many around originally. And then a couple of very odd things. Just had the Sporting Bears brief for the day, telling us all to be good and not speed. And everyone's trying to work out where on earth they're going to drive because there's so many roadworks around here. So I'm going to have a wander around and look at the cars. So the show's in the car park of, I'm not sure if it's a hotel or I'm not too sure what the Concorde Club is. Anyway, let's triplets. If you know anything about me, you know how I kind of like contrasting things. I love this sort of contrast. So we've got mad car. Where's mine up? Let's see what else we've got. Sure if they kind of organise things in certain ways or if everyone just parks as they get in. Look at the size of that. It's bigger than my hand. That's the guys I had a chat with the other week. So we've got police car corner. I won't go around this too much because obviously we have them all go in a minute go with their lights. But I'll just show you another contrast. Unless I'm wrong, unless there's more than one of these in the area, this is yet another car that comes from the little village that I live in. So the caravan and the beetle on its way in. Police doing their thing. That's good, at least we know. Oh, that's not a. So that was a camera one then. Yeah, there obviously are some sort of theme here because we've got all the kind of 70s Ford thing going on here. And one interloper. I suspect this Mark II Cortina isn't quite the same as the one my auntie used to have in the 80s. Yeah, I don't remember that being standard fitment in a Mark II Cortina. If we look under here, whoa. This is what I say, so we're about an hour before official opening here now. So most of the cars are here, so we can have a good walk round. obviously I can have the advantage of actually being able to get to see stuff. This one arriving on a trailer, so I don't know. Is that good? Not sure what point that is. Another Moggy convertible. Hey. So there's quite a few Moggies here, aren't there? Camper. I wonder if that was one of the ones parading at Goodwood the other week. Where my soft spot is. Probably along the line with most people of my age. My first car. Well, mine was a Clubman Estate. I tuned the bollocks out of, you won't be surprised to know. Right, so we're going to go all the way over there where there's some more cars, and I think the coffee shop. And I was coming up and they put an archway of flowers out for me. Right, so let's have a look. That's the DeLorean we saw coming in, and it's all kitted out with all the film paraphernalia. That is brilliant, isn't it? There you go, Ghostbusters. So, those of you that follow my build videos will maybe recognise this car. This is owned by Neil, who's the guy who's yet another petrol head from the village I live in. And he's the guy who's given me some carbon and some of that anti-explosion stuff for the tank. And I still haven't got around to popping around and having a chat in a video. Where is he? He's not there at the moment. Let me do a quick look. But I tell you what, if you'd be interested in a really good chat with the owner of this and a proper look around, put a comment below. Because a little bit of encouragement, I might actually pull my finger out. And another soft spot for me. You see, on my intro video I had one of these when I was about 18. I was being a goth at the time, mine was black and gold. Another sporting bear, but it doesn't look like he's taking people out today. Is that your kit over there? So if you ever look through my old videos, the kit over there, I have a good chat with the owner because he's a fellow sporting bear and the car is phenomenal. Obviously not taking people out today. Sometimes he'll take people out in that as well. Garney. I'm giving a last little polish. You're right. How long have you had this? Is it?
It's not mine.
Oh!
It's a friend's car, so it's like
oh wow. What, lets you use it for like shows and raising some money and stuff?
I think he's had it about 3 years maybe.
Yeah. Wow. That's a nice friend who lends you something like that, isn't it?
We do lots for a collector with this.
Has he got a whole load of different cars of this? Yeah, what, of all this
Yeah,
kind of
I
thing, or?
bought the Enzo a couple of years ago.
Oh, that's the same bloke who owns it.
Same guy. Yeah, we've got
Crikey.
we've got this, we've got Koenigseggs, we've got
Do you look after, as in you're employed to look after the cars, or you
I'm
just like a mate?
Just a friend.
Wow. I think I need to find some mates with cars like this. Any volunteers? Please let me know. I'll happily drive your cars around for you if you don't have the time. And saw that one on the way in, so yet another one there. Oh, hello. I have to admit a prejudice against these. I owned, obviously not one like that, but a normal Beetle, and it was the worst car I ever had. Oh. So now the beach buggy I had was unreliable, but fun. The Beetle I had was unreliable and horrible to drive. I think that's a lot. What we'll do is we'll just end on I have never ever done that. Well, no, that's a lie. I have cleaned tyres when I've been racing, but never on a road car. There we are. Must be the real one. It's got the people inside, look. So there's my little wander around. Hope you enjoyed it. Normal thing. Do a like and all that YouTube stuff. Bye.